Hello friends and welcome to Unacademy UPSC Current Affairs. I am Joycey Joy and today we will be discussing about NRC, National Register of Citizens, under the current polity of the day discussion. So welcoming you all once again, let's get started. This is about the new batches that will be commencing from the 25th of January for 2021, 22 and 2023 aspirants. And we are providing 6 months short term courses as well as long term courses for 1 year and 2 years, and these are the details. And these are the NCERT batches. So the NCERT batches for the UPSC CSE prelims examination. So these are the NCERT batches. And the iconic price is going to increase from the 25th of January. So you can get the subscription at the earliest, and these are the features available on iconic platform. So features available on iconic subscription or iconic platform apart from your plus features. And these are the subscription fee details of the combo courses we provide at Unacademy. So combo courses includes GS plus your optionals. So these are the combo courses and these are the fee details. You can also use my referral code. This is my referral code Joycey10. You can use my referral code and you will get an extra 10% discount. So let's get started. Let's see what is in the news regarding NRC. So regarding NRC, the Chief Election Commissioner Sunil Arora on Wednesday said those excluded in Assam's updated NRC, if their names are on the final electoral rolls, can vote in the assembly polls likely to be held in the month of April to May. So this is the news with regard to NRC. So according to the CEC, that is the Chief Election Commissioner, CEC, Sunil Arora, he said that those who are excluded from Assam's updated NRC, that is the recent updated NRC in Assam, those whose name does not appear in the Register of Citizens. Now, those who are excluded, but if their name appear on the final electoral rolls, they can vote in the assembly polls to be held in April to May. So this is the news. The updated NRC under the direct supervision of the Supreme Court was released on 31st of August 2019 by excluding the name of 90,06,657 persons. These voters who were excluded from NRC in Assam also cast their votes in the Lok Sabha elections in 2019. So even though their names were excluded in the NRC, if their names appeared in the voters list, they were allowed to vote in the Lok Sabha elections in 2019. The CEC, Chief Election Commissioner, cited a Union Home Ministry notification of 29th August 2019 that clarified that exclusion of a person's name from the NRC does not amount to his or her declaration as a foreigner. So considering this, the voting rights were granted if their names appear on the voters list. This is the current affair, and based on this, let us discuss about the NRC in detail. So what is NRC? It is the National Register of Citizens. It is a register which is prepared after the conduct of census of 1951 in respect of each village. So a register which is prepared after the conduct of census of 1951. It shows the houses or holdings in a serial order, indicating against each house or holding the number and names of persons staying therein. So it shows the houses or the holdings in a serial order, and it indicates against each house the number and names of persons therein. The nodal agency is the Registrar General and the Census Commissioner of India. The NRC was published only once in 1951. So this was the last time the NRC, National Register of Citizens, was published. The process of NRC update was taken up in Assam as per the Supreme Court order in 2013. So the updating of NRC in Assam, this was taken up considering the Supreme Court order in 2013. Now coming to the NRC in Assam, the National Register of Citizens in Assam, the objective is identification of all illegal migrants who migrated from Bangladesh. Because if you see, Assam is a northeastern state. Now, being a northeastern state, it is very close to the neighboring country Bangladesh. So Bangladesh is very close to the northeast. Now the objective is to identify illegal migrants who have migrated from Bangladesh after the 24th of March 1971 to Assam. And the NRC in Assam, it aims at determining whether the citizens applying for their names in the NRC are genuine citizens of Assam or not. So the aim is to determine whether the citizens who are applying for their names in NRC, whether they are genuine citizens of Assam or not. The criteria: the names of the family members of the applicant should be present in NRC prepared in 1951 or in the electoral rolls up till March 24th of 1971. So criteria: the names of the family members of the applicant. Names of family members of the applicant should be present in the NRC prepared in 1951 or in the electoral rolls up till 24th of March 1971. This is the criteria. The reason behind the NRC, as we have seen, this is to check the illegal migrants. So this is due to migrations taking place into Assam. There has been a fear of losing their cultural identity and demography of the state. So because of the illegal migrants, they are losing their original identity or the cultural identity and also the demography of the state. Now this is the eligibility criteria for NRC to become a part of NRC. Any person whose name appears in the NRC of 1972 or in any of the electoral rolls till 24th of March 1971, as well as their descendants. So this is one thing. Second one, person who had registered themselves as per the rules of the central government with the foreigners registration regional officer and are not considered illegal migrants or foreigners by any authority. So persons who had registered themselves as per the rules of the central government with the foreigners registration regional officer and also not considered illegal migrants or foreigners by any authority. Any person who had migrated to Assam on or after 1st of January 1966 but before 25th of March 1971. People who are original inhabitants of Assam and their children and descendants who are citizens of India, provided their citizenship is ascertained beyond a reasonable doubt by registering authority. So persons who are original inhabitants of Assam and their children and descendants who are citizens of India, and their citizenship has to be authorized by a registering authority. Persons who can provide any one of the documents issued up to midnight of 24th March 1971 as mentioned in the list of documents admissible for citizenship. So these are the eligibility criteria. So if any person meets any of these eligibility criteria, then he or she shall be eligible to be a citizen or eligible to be appeared in the NRC. And when we talk about the NRC in Assam, very important document that we must discuss is Assam Accord of 1985. The Assam Accord of 1985 was signed between AASU, that is All Assam Students Union, and the All Assam Gana Sangram Parishad and the then central government led by Rajiv Gandhi. So according to this accord, any foreigner will be given full citizenship including the right to vote if she or he had come to Assam between 1961 and 51. So if any foreign citizen or foreigner had come to India between 1951 and 61, then he or she shall be given full citizenship including the right to vote. The foreigners who had migrated to Assam between 1961 and 71 will be given all rights of citizenship except the right to vote. So this is the thing. Foreigners who migrated between 61 to 71, they will be given citizenship and rights of citizenship but not the right to vote. The right to vote will be denied for a period of 10 years. And those who entered Assam after 1971 will be deported or they will be sent back. These were the provisions in the Assam Accord of 1985. Now let's see what is the impact of NRC implementation. It puts an end to speculations about the actual number of illegal migrants in Assam in particular and the country in general. So it puts an end to the speculations about the actual number of illegal migrants, because earlier there was a doubt regarding the number of illegal migrants, but now it gives a clear picture about the number of illegal migrants in Assam and in general in the country. Inclusion of their names in the NRC will provide respite to all those Bengali speaking people in Assam who have been otherwise suspected as being Bangladeshis. So inclusion of the names in the NRC, this will provide respite to all the Bengali speaking people in Assam, and this otherwise this would have been suspected as Bangladeshi. So now all the Bengali speaking people in Assam, because West Bengal is very close to Assam, it's a neighboring state. Now there are many Bengali speaking people in Assam. Earlier it was suspected that they were illegal migrants. Now they will be getting the rights as a citizen, because they'll prove to be citizens, and this will deter future migrants from Bangladesh from entering the Assam illegally. It provides verified data set to carry out meaningful debates and implement policy measures. So policy measures can be taken only when there is meaningful data. So all these are the impacts. So that is all about the NRC implementation and about the NRC in some brief. I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed and wishing you all the very best.